A gruesome discovery in a disused military building. Sounds like a case for Sergeant McDonough. Redcap, the final episode, tonight at 9, here on BBC One.
Fingers on the buttons, listen very closely, away we go.
You're absolutely right.
I had a smashing time, but that's another story.
I'm cock-a-hoop.
Fingers on the buzzers.
And welcome to another edition of Ask Me Another.
It's nail-biting stuff.
Starting now.
Quite simply, a legend.
Arrange to have a little fun.
Ready, steady, go.
Didn't they do well? Thank you. You know, it's so lovely to be back on television. I've had so many offers. Oh, the Antiques Roadshow want me? Apparently I'm worth £2,000. Can't wait till the bank manager. Anyway, welcome to Didn't They Do Well? And I hope I'll be saying that at the end of the show. Now, it's a quiz, and we find out how the contestants of today measure up to the quizmasters and the contestants of the past. Tonight we have 3 teams of 2, but only one couple will play for a prize of up to £32,000. Wow is right. Now then, will they do well? Let's meet the teams. Hello, and hello. And good luck to you all. And it's nice to quiz you. Right, and you are?
Dominic and Michelle
Dominic
Marcella
Michelle?
from rugby.
And what do you do?
I'm a warehouse supervisor.
And you, Michelle?
I sell air.
You sell air? Yeah, well, you're breathing a lot fresher air than me. But how did you meet him? Did you just trip over him?
No, I was playing pool.
And how did you get to know her? Did you stand on the pool table to say hello? Or did you just walk over and look her straight in the knee? Yeah. You've been of both. Lovely to meet you. Now it's over to Peter and Jill. How are you, madame?
Hello.
All right, then. And where are you two from?
We're from Hale in Cheshire.
And you're married?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You've got that look.
Okay.
And now, do you have any special talents?
I used to do a lot of hypnosis.
And now, look at me. Do you think I'd be a good subject? Oh, that was quick. Oh, dear. I made him laugh. Pity there wasn't more of you. All right, then. Lovely to meet you. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, you're Megan and Christian. Where are you from?
Ipswich in Suffolk.
What do you do?
I'm a support worker for people with physical disabilities.
Oh, that's very nice. And you, Christian?
I'm a PE teacher.
And have you ever won anything before?
Well, I once won, during my time as a youth, a Master Tarzan competition.
What, doing the call? All right, then let's hear it. Go on. You haven't done it for a few years. You shouldn't do it again. Well, I think it's time for round 1. Now, in a moment, you will see 9 quizmasters on our video wall. All you have to do is choose one of them, and they will ask you a question. If you get it right, you will get 1 point. And what do points make? Progress, yes. Right, here are the quizmasters. There they are, the untouchables. Choose a quizmaster, Michelle and Dom.
Go for the handsome fella on the left bottom.
On the left bottom? Oh, yeah, me! What a great surprise. All right, it was in 1990, the show. It was called Takeover Bid. The title of which Shakespeare play refers to January the 6th?
Twelfth night. Twelfth night.
Yes? Let's see if you're right.
12th night.
Good lad. I'm glad you got it right and you've got a point. Well done. Now then, Peter and Jill, choose a quizmaster.
Bob Monkhouse.
Oh, yeah, the year was 1986 and the show was Bob's Full House.
Who played the title role in The Elephant Man?
John Hurt.
Wonderful.
John Hurt. John Hurt.
Let's see if you're right.
John Hurt.
Yes, he did. We got star billing and all the buns he could eat.
Yeah, good. 1 point. Well done. OK, Christian and Meg. Right. Choose a quizmaster.
Yeah, we'll go for Noel Edmonds, please.
The year was 1997, and it was Noel's House Party, the show.
First question, what's Florida's famous national park called?
Florida's national park. What is it called?
Is it Yellowstone Park?
Let's see if you're right.
Go on.
Jellystone.
The Everglades.
The Everglades. So both of you were wrong. Pity about that, so you didn't get a point. Did you enjoy that? It was fine. Oh, good. We'll do it again. Righto. Now, this time, though, there are only 6 quizmasters left, so now every correct answer is worth 2 points. Choose a quizmaster, Michelle and Dom.
Anne Robinson.
The year is 2000, and the show is The Weakest Link.
Welcome to The Weakest Link. Budapest is the capital city of which country?
Budapest, the capital of which country? I'll have to have an answer there. Where?
Belgium.
Let's see if you're right.
Czechoslovakia.
Hungary.
Everybody was wrong, so no 2 points here. That's a pity. Bad luck indeed. Now then, Peter and Jill, choose a quizmaster.
Jim Davidson.
Jim Davidson, why not? The year was 1996, and the show was Big Break.
What does CB in CB radio stand for?
Citizens Band.
Let's see if you were right.
Citizen Band.
Correct, close.
Good. 2 points. I'll take you up to 3. OK, Christian and Meg. Right. Choose a quizmaster. Only 4 left.
Danny Baker.
It was 1994, and the show was Pets Win Prizes.
The beaver is the official animal of which country?
Got any clues, ideas? No. Canada.
Canada? Let's see if you're right.
Tim.
Canada.
It is Canada. Moving forward.
Right, at the end of that round, the scores are Dom and Michelle 1 point, Peter and Jill 3 points, Meg and Christian 2 points. Believe it or not, we're ready for round 2. With £32,000 up for grabs later in the show, things get more serious. But it's a little bit serious right now for you, Michelle and Dom, because the couple with the lowest score at the end of this round will get the Big E. So we always start with the lowest team first because we're going sort of with the underdog. No offence. Right. Try to be nice. I'm going to show you 4 categories and you have to choose one of them. You have a choice of music, Liverpool, animals and sport.
Probably sport. We're both sporting.
Yeah. Right. You're going to see 5 Olympic champions. I want you to name them. There's 1 point for each correct answer. Plus, there will be a Brucey bonus, OK? And the Brucey bonus is worth 3 points. But here are your famous 5. Now, who did you recognise? Name those faces.
Jesse Owen.
Is Jesse Owen up there? Yes, a wonderful man. OK, another one.
Sergei Bubka.
Yes, very good.
David Thompson.
Yeah, I thought, yes. David Thompson, 5.
The great Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis, yes. Wonderful, 4 out of 5. Can you get the last one?
I think it's Michael Johnson.
Is Michael Johnson there? Oh, what a shame. So who was the last one? Bob Beeman. Well done indeed, yes. But now you've got 3 extra points to go for. This is your bonus question. Which of these whistled along to their national anthem?
It was Daley Thompson. I remember seeing it.
Daley Thompson.
Let's see if you're right.
Once again, Daly had called the tune.
There he was, whistling away. Anyway, you did very well. So in the end, you got 7 points. A good round for you. Now then, over to you, Christian and Meg. Choose a category.
We're going to go for music.
I want you to name all 5 of these one-hit wonders.
From when I was a boy, just about the 8th grade.
I'm sure he once walked down our street, 'cause he painted kids who had knelt on the feet. Senora, my darling, senora.
Who do you think?
Renee and Renato.
Yes, good. So you got 1 point for that. Can you give me another one?
I think it was St Winifred School Choir.
Yes. Very good.
I know the names of the songs, but I'm not sure I know.
Oh, you know the names of the
sang
songs,
them.
you're not too sure of the other people?
I don't know.
No? No
Sorry,
good.
I don't know.
Sorry, you can't? Oh, that's a pity. Well, let's see. Who else did we have up there? Joe Dolce. And who else? Arthur Brown. Doesn't look like him, does it? The other one? Brian and Michael. What a shame you only got 2. But, you know, you've got an extra 3 points here for your bonus question. Which one of these acts prevented Ultravox from reaching the #1 spot with Vienna?
I think it was Joe Dolce.
Joe Dolce. Let's see if you're right.
Still at number 2, one of the more excellent records around the charts, Ultravox and Vienna. Guess what? Number 1, it's Joe Dolce.
You've got, what, 5 points in the end? All right, then, now, I think we're back to you now, Peter and Jill. So, Liverpool or Animals?
Not a lot, is it?
No.
Animals, do you think?
We're going to see 5 famous animals. I want to know their names.
Where's the cat, Prime Minister?
Okay.
Right, what is Elsa?
Elsa.
Elsa.
It's the
Elsa the
lion.
lion. Yes, Elsa's there. That's good.
Well, the panda was either Chi-Chi or Annan.
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Yes. Well played. That's 2 points you've got. And we've got
what's the
3
name
more
of-
to go. Can you remember?
Willie, the whale.
No, I didn't think he was. OK, there are 2 left for you.
Some
The
gorillas in
gorilla.
the mist,
Yeah, what was the
it?
gorilla's name? Everybody knew him by his name,
I don't know. that.
especially
Yeah.
other gorillas.
The cat.
The cat.
Cat.
Blair's cat. What was it called?
Well, it wasn't socks, was it? Well, we'll go with socks, but I think that's
go with socks?
an American one, yes.
No. Let's see who the other 3 were. Guy the
I honestly
gorilla.
didn't know that.
There was a whale. I forgot about the whale myself. Geico, is it? Humphrey. Of course, I couldn't think of that myself.
No.
But anyway, you got 2. And now for an extra 3 points, here is your bonus question. Which of these animals was immortalised in bronze at London Zoo? And by the way, if you get this question right, you'll go through to the next round.
I'm going to go with Chi-Chi, but...
Will you? Go on then.
Well,
no.
if you think it's Guy,
I don't know.
Oh.
We're guessing. What, come on. Make up your mind. Make your mind up. Say something.
we'll go with Guy.
You're going to go with Guy. Is it right?
Guy himself was 36 stone when he was alive. This is bronze, and it's nearly a ton.
At the end of round 2, let's look at the scores. Dom and Michelle, 8 points. Peter and Jill, 8 points. Meg and Christian, 7 points. What a shame. Which means we say goodbye to you. And thanks for playing Didn't They Do Well, but didn't you play badly? Thank you for being with us. All right. Congratulations. Now, one of you teams are just one round away from a possible £32,000. Let's play the decider. Up there are 6 famous people. Each of them will describe something different. All you have to do is work out what they're talking about. The faster you buzz in, the more points you score. First up is Clive James. Now, which city is Clive James describing?
When America made half the steel in the world, half the steel in America was made here.
Peter and Jill, for 9 points, what is your answer?
Detroit.
You're wrong, you're frozen out until Dom and Michelle answer. Where is Clive?
The skyscrapers have become cloud punchers. They draw down the stratosphere like syringes. The land is...
Dom and Michelle for 6 points.
New York.
New York. No, you're wrong. You're frozen out until Jill and Peter answer.
South into the deep Middle West, and west all the way to the...
Pittsburgh.
You're wrong. You're frozen out until Dom and Michelle answer.
Stockyards and steel mills, Italian gangsters and Irish politicians. The visitor can...
For 2 points, Dom and Michelle.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, you're wrong, you're frozen out. OK, Peter and Jill, where's Clive?
be forgiven for it.
Chicago.
Chicago, you are right. Confirmed.
This is Chicago.
Good. Right, next it's Alan Wicker. Now, who is Alan Wicker talking about?
This was one man's home, the home of a delinquent millionaire who also owned 6 other castles.
Right, Dom and Michelle, for 7 points, your answer, please.
Fidel Castro.
You're wrong, you're frozen out until Peter and Jill answer. OK, who is he talking about?
A man who made presidents and invented the comic strip, who started a war and chartered an aircraft to fetch shrimp for his dinner, who, despite his Scots Presbyterian lineage, was...
Right, Peter and Jill, for 1 point.
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes. No, you're wrong. You're frozen out until they answer. There's only 1 point there.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. No, you're frozen out. You're frozen out until Peter and Jill answer. Who is it? Who are we... For goodness sake, who is it?
Walt Disney.
Walt Disney. No, you're frozen out. Frozen out. All right, for 1 point.
Always an enemy of Britain.
Oh. And who was it? Confirm who it was.
The most formidable men of our times. William Randolph Hearst.
Right, next up, it's Barry Norman. What film is Barry Norman talking about?
The last Bond film made more money than any Bond film before it, and in fact the Bond movies generally are simply a license to print money.
Roger, is it likely that this is going to be your last Bond film?
Well, it could be. We don't know whether we're going to make another one.
She's not particularly impressed with his charm at first.
Right, Dom and Michelle, for 6 points, your answer is?
Live and Let Live.
No, you're frozen out, you're wrong. Pete and Jill, what film is it?
What exactly is Jaws going to be doing in this film?
Well, I can't say specifically without giving away some things.
I believe that you and James Bond have a love scene in outer space. It makes the mile...
Right, Peter and Jill, for 1 point.
Oh, God, she's gone.
Oh.
Space War.
Oh, I'm sorry you've taken too long. You're frozen out until they answer. Dom and Michelle, what film is that?
Nightclubs.
Yes, for 1 point.
Moonraker.
Moonraker, yes, correct. And confirm it.
Moonraker will have its world charity premiere in London on June the 26th.
The next one is Richard Holmes. What I want to know is, who is Richard Holmes talking about?
He's never fought in a battle. Yet very soon he'll prove himself a great military leader. He's played no major role in politics. Yet in just over a decade, he'll be head of state. There's no royal blood in his veins, but one day he'll be offered the crown. It's the story of the greatest Briton ever.
For 2 points, Dom and Michelle, your answer is?
Oliver Cromwell.
Oliver Cromwell, correct. Correct. Confirm it, Richard, please.
The story of Oliver Cromwell is the most extraordinary in English history.
Peter and Jill, you've got 10 points. Dom and Michelle, you've got 11. Next up is David Attenborough. What I want to know is, what animal is Sir David Attenborough describing?
They live in huge towns, many thousands strong. These great communities are made up of groups of about 30 animals, which all know one another personally and have burrows that are often interconnected. When these neighbours meet, they kiss and groom one another. They exchange many kinds of signals. A citizen declares his ownership of a burrow like this. They also bark warnings when they...
Peter and Jill. OK, for 1 point, your answer is?
Meerkat.
No, you're wrong. You're frozen out until they answer. For 1 point, Dom and Michelle, what animal is that? Your answer is?
Mongoose.
Mongoose.
It's not right.
Mongoose, no, you're frozen out. You're frozen out. OK, until they answer. Peter and Jill, what animal is that?
Weasel.
A weasel? No, you're wrong. It's frozen out. For 1 point still.
Eagles or coyotes on the hunt.
No. Oh. Will you confirm what the animal was?
Prairie dogs are also burrowers, but they spend much of their time not below ground, but above.
There's only 1 point between you and 1 clip to go. It's crucial you buzz in early. What I want to know is, who is Michael Parkinson introducing?
The story is pure American showbiz, college girl, chorus girl to star. But there were 1 or 2 unusual diversions on the way. For instance, her career really got underway when she took a job singing for $50 a night at a Turkish bath in Manhattan. When she...
Right, Peter and Jill. OK, for 6 points, your answer is?
Bette Midler.
You're correct. Confirm it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bette Midler.
And at the end of that round, Dom and Michelle are 11, Peter and Jill are 16. So there we are. Which means we bid farewell to you two. It was very tight and very close all the way through that last game. It really was. Thanks for playing. Didn't they do well? All right, good. Now, OK, you two. You've seen off the competition. Now it's time to play for that £32,000. Good. Now this is round 4. So who stands between you and that £32,000? Let's release those quizmasters. This is what you have to do. Working clockwise, you must correctly answer a question from each quizmaster. Every correct answer puts cash in the accumulator. Defeat all the quizmasters and you could win £32,000. However, you can only win the money you've accumulated by answering 1 final question. Simple, except you only get 90 seconds to do it. Run out of time or get the final accumulator question wrong and you go home with nothing. It's time to make it pay on Didn't They Do Well? Now then, at the top there, here comes the first question for £500. Start the clock.
What is a lycanthrope?
Pass.
OK, all right, you're wrong. The correct answer is a werewolf. OK, another question, please, Bob.
With what sport do you associate bouncers?
Cricket.
Cricket, yes, you're correct. Stop the clock. OK. So there we are. You see your £500 has gone in there. That's in the accumulator. You can't touch that accumulator until you've answered the final question. OK? But let's carry on. And the next question is for £1,000.
Who had a #1 hit in 1974 with Seasons in the Sun?
Seasons in the Sun, a #1 hit?
No. Can't think.
Can't think. OK, wrong. The correct answer is Terry Jacks. Another question, please.
Who sang You're the One I Want in the movie Grease?
Don't know.
Olivia Newton-John.
Yes, correct. Stop the clock. OK. There you are. We move into £1,500 down the accumulator. And you've got a £1,500 question coming up. OK, here's the question.
Where in the human body, John, is the smallest bone?
In the ear.
In the ear, correct. Stop the clock. So Eamon now is giving you £1,500, making you up to £3,000. So you're doing OK, and you've got 42 seconds left. Do you want to try for that cash or build up your stash?
We'd like to build up our stash.
Good. OK, a 2,000 question coming up now from Anne.
Who won the first of his Wimbledon men's singles titles in 1993?
Sampras.
Sampras, yeah, correct. Stop the clock. Well done indeed. You now have £5,000. You have 35 seconds left. You have quite a bit of time.
OK, we'll go on.
Yes, you want to go on?
Yes, we'll go
it's
on.
a £3,000 question, building you up to, if you get it right, £8,000. So, question please.
How many plagues of Egypt were there before Pharaoh allowed the Israelites to leave Egypt?
3.
3? Wrong. The correct answer is 10. Another question, please.
Who wrote The Hound of the Baskervilles?
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Correct. Stop the clock.
Well, we've got to go for the accumulator. Don't you think?
Now then, you have £8,000. Time for a decision. You have 19 seconds on the clock.
I think we go for the accumulator question.
You have £8,000 in the accumulator. Remember, it's not your money yet. You have to answer one final question from one of these 3 categories. Literature, sport, medicine.
You are good on sport and...
Yep.
Go on, we'll go for sport.
You've chosen sport.
Right.
Answer this question correctly and you win £8,000. Get it wrong or run out of time and you lose the lot. You have 19 seconds left on the clock and the clock won't start until you have heard the entire question. Here's the accumulator question.
Athletics, which event always comes first in an Olympic decathlon?
Yes, I think so. Is it the 100 metres in the decathlon?
You're down to 10 seconds. 8, 7.
100 metres.
Stop the clock. For £8,000, let's hope and let's see if you are right.
100 metres.
Yes.
Thanks to all the contestants here, and especially to all our quiz masters of the past. I mean, didn't they do well? They did. And I must admit, I couldn't do the show without them. So, good night. Lovely to be with you. Bye.